Hi everyone, and welcome back to Stamp with Anna. Today I'm going to show you this quick and easy, although it doesn't look quick and easy, thank you card that we made at class this week. This weekend we had a class that we made cards using the window sheets, and that's what's right here. So this is the daisy paper and the daisy bundle. So let's get started. I'll show you what we need. The first thing we need is a piece of heavy Whisper White. This is cut 5.5 by 5.5 and it's scored at 1.5. Then we need a 1.5 piece of the same thick Whisper White, and it's also 5.5 by 1.5. Then we need 2 strips of paper, coordinating paper. These are cut at 1.25 by 5.5. Then we need a piece of the acetate window sheet, and this is cut at 2 inches. I don't know if you can see it, 2 inches by 5.5. And then we need a scrap of Whisper White. So the first thing we're going to do is attach our designer series paper onto our card. And when you're using your paper, check to see its orientation. Like, I wouldn't want to put it this way because all of my flowers would be upside down. I want to make sure that I have it going in the right direction. And because it's 5.5, it's going to go right up to the edge there. And I'm going to bring in my other one. And I'm going to do the same thing on this small piece of paper right here. And again, it goes right up to the edge. Now, I'm going to put these together, and I'm going to line this bottom piece up where it will ultimately be. And with a pencil, I am very lightly going to make a mark on the bottom and on the top. And that's my guideline as to where I need to stamp my sentiment. So because this stamp set is photopolymer, I'm going to bring in my Pierce mat, and with some Calypso coral I'm going to stamp up the stamp that says thank you. And again, using that mark as my guideline, I'm going to stamp thank you right in between there. There we go. And now with my eraser, I'm going to erase my pencil marks. So far so easy, right? Now again, I'm going to take my bottom piece, and along this, on the back side, along the top, I'm going to make a small line of adhesive. You could use any kind of adhesive, fast fuse, snail, tear tape, any kind of adhesive. Then I'm going to bring in my acetate, and I'm going to attach the acetate to the back of this card. I want it to be nice and clean when the card folds over. So I'm going to make sure that I put it in as straight as possible, and I'm bringing it in probably about 1/2 inch. Okay? So you can see how that's going to work. And I'm going to open up my card, and I'm going to put some adhesive along that edge of the card, the top edge of the card as well. Now, so that I don't make any mistakes and have to try to peel anything off, I'm going to bring my bottom card right here, line that up to the bottom where it's going to end up ultimately be. I'm going to bring this one down, and there we go. And it fits perfectly. Now on my scrap piece of white paper, I'm going to ink up my daisy stamp. Need my Pierce mat again, and I'm going to ink that up in Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to stamp it twice. Now I'm going to punch these out with my daisy punch. Now I'm going to give you a little tip. When you come in and try to get this in, This time it works nicely, right? So I'm going to punch that out. Okay? However, if we come in and try to punch it this way, I don't have a lot of wiggle room here. See that? I can't get it to line up. So with a pair of snips, just cut an angle at the bottom and slide it in. And this lines up so beautifully. And because I don't have that harsh corner on that paper, I can move it around nice and freely. So now I'm going to attach, just in the center, my two daisies to each other. And I'm going to offset them just a bit. Now again, I'm going to bring in my card and I'm going to see where they're going to fit. And I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back side of my flower. I don't want to bring the adhesive in too deep because when I turn my card over, I don't want any adhesive showing. I want it to be nice and clean. So the adhesive is basically on the tops of the leaves, the petals, I should say. Okay, so I'm going to just attach that there. And see, when I open this up, I don't want to see any adhesive back there. Okay? The last thing we're going to do is take a rhinestone. This is the iced rhinestone. And drop it right inside there. Quick and easy. Isn't that great? Now I'm going to tell you something. I had a class on Saturday, and we made these cards. And I was supposed to have a large class, a large group. And I always cut one or two extra anyway. But then life happens and a couple people had to cancel. So I have quite a few of these cards, the materials for the cards, all cut out. So, anyone who subscribes to my newsletter during the month of October will be entered to win a set of 4 of these lovely cards. They'll come complete with the card in a matching envelope, and they'll be in a acetate box to keep them nice and safe in shipping. So if you would like to receive a set of these, or if you would like a chance to enter to win a set of these, sign up for my newsletter before October 31st, and you'll be entered to win. Good luck. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, contact me at www.stampwithanna.blogspot.com, and I will see you back here later this week. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.